Vince McMahon is not happy about the current ratings that Raw is getting. It's been months since Raw has gotten over 2 million viewers, and the show's ratings have been fluctuating between 1.6 million and 1.9 million. And Vince McMahon believes it's time for a change, and that change will involve himself. Very soon, on an episode of Raw, Vince McMahon will appear on the show, unannounced, and he will come out to make two big announcements. The first one is that Monday Night Raw will go back to being 2 hours. And the next announcement, which will surely surprise fans, is that Vince McMahon will become the new general manager of Monday Night Raw, and Vince will start appearing on the show every single week. Vince McMahon believes that there are still many things that can be done to help Raw ratings. And the first thing that he wants to do is put himself back on television permanently. And he believes this will help bring the ratings up over 2 million viewers once again. CM Punk has been talked about a lot in the news recently. CM Punk recently replied to a tweet that said, "What is your favorite CM Punk moment of all time?" And CM Punk replied, saying TBD, which is an abbreviation of to be determined. This is not the first time that CM Punk has hinted at returning to wrestling, because over the past few months, CM Punk has sent out many tweets hinting at a return to possibly WWE. There were also rumors that CM Punk could be revealed as the mystery man that has been showing up on SmackDown over the past couple of months. These rumors started on an episode of Backstage on FS1, where Renee Young said that she believes that CM Punk is the mystery man. And a few weeks later, CM Punk even dressed up as the mystery man to play around with fans. It's very possible that CM Punk is just joking around with these tweets, and also during his appearances on Backstage. But there is some speculation from wrestling insiders that CM Punk could return to wrestling in 2021, but he would not return until there was a large amount of fans in the arenas. Right now it seems unlikely that CM Punk will be returning to wrestle, but stranger things have happened in the world of wrestling, so we will just have to wait and see if CM Punk wrestles ever again. WWE finally made the decision to put fans in the arena at the Performance Center, but these were not your usual fans. They were full of NXT wrestlers and Performance Center recruits, who some fans might recognize. The decision to put these wrestlers in the Performance Center got rave reviews from fans, and many people had been asking WWE to put fans in the arena. But the reason why they did not put fans in the arena originally was because Vince McMahon didn't want to copy AEW, who decided to use wrestlers as fans many weeks ago. This is just the beginning of fans being allowed in the arena during Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, because in the very near future, WWE will soon move into bigger arenas, and they will use even more wrestlers and also paid actors as fans. Matt Riddle has been called up to SmackDown, and many fans are surprised by this call-up. The reason why fans are surprised by this NXT call-up to SmackDown is because Matt Riddle is very close to Raw head writer Paul Heyman, and many fans believe that Matt Riddle would end up on Raw once he got called up to the main roster. But there is a reason why this didn't happen. The reason is because Brock Lesnar and Matt Riddle have real-life backstage heat, and Brock Lesnar doesn't want Matt Riddle on the Raw brand. Matt Riddle will not be the only NXT wrestler called up to the main roster in the next few months. There are several NXT wrestlers who will be called up in the next month or two. The first NXT call-up that will be made very soon is the Undisputed Era. The Undisputed Era have been on top of NXT for the past year, but now WWE officials believe it's time to move the Undisputed Era to Raw or SmackDown. And right now, it's looking like the Undisputed Era will end up on the Raw brand, and they'll get an immediate push right out of the gate. Another wrestler from NXT who will likely be called up in the near future is Karrion Kross, along with his real-life girlfriend, Scarlett. This duo is right now one of the top acts on the NXT brand, and WWE officials on Raw and SmackDown are very aware of this, and they want to continue their momentum onto Raw or SmackDown. The current word going around is that Karrion Kross and Scarlett will end up on SmackDown, probably at some point in early July. And there is one more NXT wrestler who is heavily rumored to be called up to the Raw brand in the very near future, and that is Rhea Ripley. Ever since Rhea Ripley lost the NXT Women's Championship to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 36, WWE has not done a good job with her, and she has fallen down the card. And because of this, officials believe that Rhea Ripley should move to Raw to help regain her momentum, and she can eventually feud with Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship, and also continue her feud with Charlotte Flair. We will have to wait and see how these NXT call-ups turn out, because in the past, we have seen many call-ups fail on the main roster. But hopefully, this time around, these call-ups will work out, and all of these wrestlers will become huge stars. Apollo Crews surprised everybody on Monday Night Raw recently when he defeated Andrade for the United States Championship. The reason why fans were surprised by this win is because Apollo Crews has never won a championship in WWE. But fans are now hoping that WWE will follow through and push Apollo Crews to the top tier and make him a main event superstar. There are rumors going around that backstage officials gave up on Apollo Crews many years ago, not too soon, after he got called up from NXT to the main roster. But over the past few months, officials have seen Apollo Crews improve on the mic and in the ring, and they believe that his star power is rising, and now is the time to finally give Apollo Crews the push that he deserves. So far, Apollo Crews' United States title win has been a success, but we will not truly know how successful it is until there are more fans in the arena and we can truly see if Apollo Crews is over with casual wrestling fans. It may take time to get Apollo Crews over with these casual fans, but if WWE officials give Apollo Crews a chance and they don't give up on him, it's very possible that Apollo Crews could become one of the top stars in the company within the next year. Roman Reigns has been gone from WWE for over 2 months, and many fans have stopped watching WWE because of the fact that Roman Reigns is gone from television. This time off with Roman Reigns has led to backstage heat with Vince McMahon. Roman was originally scheduled to face Goldberg for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 36, and Roman was actually scheduled to go over and win the championship, which led to Roman being replaced by Braun Strowman, and Braun ended up defeating Goldberg and winning the Universal Championship. But now there are rumors that Roman Reigns and Vince McMahon have made up, and very soon Roman Reigns will be returning to Friday Night SmackDown to try and help SmackDown's ratings. SmackDown has been getting about 2 million viewers every week, but Vince McMahon is not happy about that, and he wants SmackDown to get even better ratings, which is the #1 reason why he decided to make up with Roman Reigns. The current rumored plan and return date for Roman Reigns is to have Roman return on the first Friday Night SmackDown after the Extreme Rules pay-per-view in July 2020, which will be on July 24th, 2020. And on that show, Roman will announce that he is back for good, and he will tell the Universal Champion that he wants a championship match. But then it will be announced that Roman Reigns will be wrestling in a #1 contenders match for the Universal title at the upcoming SummerSlam pay-per-view. The reason why Roman will be wrestling in a #1 contenders match for a future Universal Championship match is because the current plan is to have Braun Strowman once again face Bray Wyatt at the SummerSlam 2020 pay-per-view. If Roman does return, then it's very possible that fans will return to watching Friday Night SmackDown, and SmackDown's ratings will likely go up, but it will probably be many years before Friday Night SmackDown goes back to its normal ratings levels. That's it for today, everybody. Give me your opinion on these news stories featured in this video, and also, don't forget to subscribe for more WWE news and rumors.